trying to see if they can win 3 games, and then tomorrow, well, if they win tonight, then it will be a battle between the Saints, St. Lucia and St. Vincent. So St. Lucia shoots and scores. So one each.
Yes, and as we realize, center pass to Dominica, Jean Powell, a bad pass by Jean Powell there, as a loose pass, and St. Lucia picking up the ball in center court to the goal attack. Goal attack nicely across to the goal shoot, back to the center, trying to find the goal attack. Yes, she does. She steps, she passes the ball, nice pass to the goal shoot, a contact on the goalkeeper, a free shot, and score. So goal shooter there for St. Lucia 2, Dominica 1.
So the umpires in this match, Lilia Mafurin Cameron and Kanika Paul Pin, 2 umpires officiating this match between Dominica and St. Lucia. So the score is 2 to St. Lucia, yes, and 1 to Dominica, after Dominica scored first. So ball across to the wing attack finds the goal shooter, it is. Gives it to the goal shooter for St. Lucia. She'll take a long shot and score. So 1 more to St. Lucia. St. Lucia now 3. St. Lucia 3 and Dominica 1.
Yes, Jade Powell in control of the ball.
So the goal shooter for Sephir Paul for St. Lucia. Dominica. Selena Langley, the goal shooter. The goal attack is Lisa James. Goal attack for St. Lucia now. Goal attack for St. Lucia. The ball with a penalty pass awarded to Dominica. Umpire there, spin, gives the ball with the center. Powell gives it to the wing attack. Kyla Winston finds Lisa James, and Langley will have a tussle. She will shoot and score. So 2 to Dominica, 3 to St. Lucia. And Dominica playing there. I think that's their last game, as the St. Lucian lady there, the goal shooter, falls to the ground.
Was contacted by the goalkeeper.
So it's a penalty pass, and the ball goes for a throw-in, but good attempt there by the goal defense of Dominica. The goal defense for Dominica, Elia Prince, gets a tall ball, a long pass, lob, and St. Lucia 1 more. 4 to St. Lucia, 2 to Dominica. The goal attack for St. Lucia, Megan Nestor, tall girl, very tall. So most of the teams, they have a tall, one tall and one short, taking their shots for them, shooting. So Langley, Selena Langley, tall lady for Dominica, will shoot and score. So it's 3 to Dominica, 4 to Antigua, to St. Lucia, sorry. As the St. Lucians on the attack, through the center. Goal shooter will shoot, will miss. Omi and Charles takes the rebound off the rim, and it will be a penalty pass awarded there to Dominica. Omi and Charles will give it to Powell, the center to Elia Prince. Goal defense, moves it around to Lisa James. A bit more purpose tonight in the Dominica team. They'll have to sustain that as a lovely pass, applauded there by the spectators. So it's equal now, 4-4. So fine start for Dominica here. And this is the first quarter. As a long pass, and Langley will shoot and score, and Dominica go ahead for a good shot there by Langley. 5-4.
Yes, and Dominica playing a very good quarter. Usually play a very good quarter. We just hope they can maintain in terms of playing that type of basketball and maintain for the four quarters.
We're still playing netball, not basketball. Still netball. Delvin Esprit is so used to that basketball that he says basketball. But one more to St. Lucia. 5-all it is in the first quarter of this encounter between St. Lucia and Dominica. The Helen of the West against the Cicero girls. Last night, Dominica going down 4-0 to Guyana, over in Guyana in football. And not a good performance. And knowing that they've got to come up against Trinidad, they'll have to regroup rather quickly, Delvin.
You talk about regroup. They'll have to settle in very quickly because I think Trinidad is #1 team in CONCACAF.
As Dominica on the attack, they will get a penalty pass. The wing defense there, Makira George will give it to the goal at the wing at the goal attack. The goal attack there being Lisa James. She's also the vice captain of the Dominica team. Tries to get Langley, but the ball goes out for a throw-in from the goal line. Throw-in from the goal line to St. Lucia. 5-all here in the first quarter. And Barbados and St. Vincent and the Grenadines locked in battle on cut number 2. We'll give you the final scores as soon as we have it. But I can tell you it's a ding-dong battle going on there on cut number 2. And it's a penalty pass, the advantage being played there. And just a little confused with the whistles on both courts. As Langley will get a ball, she will shoot, and under pressure, not able to convert. The ball with the goal attack for St. Lucia, for the wing attack. Wing attack gives it to goal defense, to wing defense to center. Quick move in St. Lucia, gives it to the goal shooter, but contact there on the St. Lucian player. Ball with Dominica. Dominica on the attack for their goalkeeper. And it's footwork there by Charles. Long ball and well recovered there by Elia Prince. Prince gives it to Makira George. George gives it back to Prince. Prince will find Kyla Winston and a long, lovely pass. And Selena Langley will convert and put Dominica ahead. Dominica 6, St. Lucia 5. Lovely conditions prevailing here, but definite contact. So it will be a penalty pass against the goal defense there. Alia Prince. Ball with St. Lucia. Their goal will shoot and score and level the score. 6-all here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Carter, the Dominica team playing a much better game, moving the ball around, and the defense seems to be a little solid tonight. And so, but they need to just keep your cool and just move the ball very nicely. As you see, the goal attack, Lisa James, and a bit of obstruction there. Yes, and yes, advantage to the Dominica team. Yes, just as it scores 6-all in the first quarter, Dominica playing a very good game so far. Really playing for a lot of determination tonight, Carter. Pass across there to the wing attack. Wing attack, she was right there for the ball. A nice pass, a lot pass inside there. And Senior Langley always activate Carter and convert for Dominica. So Dominica moving on to 7 and St. Lucia 6. A nice pass across to the wing attack. Wing attack to goal shoot back to wing attack. Nice tight defense there by Charles. Come back again. She tried to steal that ball. As a matter of fact, she went for a gamble and again a pass, a 1-2 between these two players there. The wing attack and the goal shoot, and the St. Lucia converting. So 7-all. Carter, and both teams really stepping up the pace there. Lovely bit of netball. A long pass and a bit too long for Senior Langley. Way overhead, Carter, and she would have not gotten that ball at all. And the ball goes into touch for outside to St. Lucia. So St. Lucia ball, the score is 7-all. We are just into the first quarter. You listen to our broadcast wherever you are, and also viewing on GIS. We hope that you're enjoying the broadcast at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. We feel a little breeze. We just hope it's not any type of sign of any type of showers. It was a nice atmosphere at the Windsor Park at St. Lucia in control. Nice pass to a nice lob ball across there to the goal attack. A good pass, a tall goal attack, and goal attack. The scoring for St. Lucia. So St. Lucia 8, Dominica 7. The goal attack for St. Lucia, we give her a while. She's a very tall young lady, and she has been contacted there by goal defense there. Yes, St. Lucia with the ball there. A long ball across to the center across there to the goal shoot. Goal shoot again, a long lob pass across there. She has the advantage, she has the height advantage, so she really does. In terms of obstruction on the end of the captain of the national team. So free shot, the goal shoot for St. Lucia, converted, yes. And we move on now to St. Lucia 9 and Dominica 7. So they're moving up around the corner. Nice pass across to the wing attack. Wing attack trying to find Lisa James, the vice captain, the goal attack. Lisa James looking for that ball. A nice pass, a nice step, and she passed the ball. Nice bit of work there inside there to again, Selena already scoring their Carter, and the score is 9-8.
Well, I can tell you, the person who wrote this St. Lucia team didn't do it much justice. It's really difficult. Once Andy Carter can tell you, he cannot make out the names of them, of this St. Lucian. Watch the printout of Dominica team and watch that the writing on that St. Lucia team, and it's really difficult as St. Lucia scores another one. So it's quite difficult. I do not know who is the person who wrote that, but it's certainly Devin. Make out some names if you can.
Yeah, we'll try to make out some names, Carter. I seen Alexander.
No, the surnames are first. So you
surnames are first.
Yeah. So it's Dominica on the attack. It's difficult. It would be. Oui, mama. So Barbados 48, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 42. What a comeback for Barbados.
Big comeback, Carter.
Huge comeback. All along, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and in the end, they win over St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 48-42.
Yeah, we've seen Paul, is one of the players there, Paul. For St. Lucia, is the center player, Paul. We have Paul. We have two Pauls on the team there, Carter.
Well, it would take you the whole year. The game would finish before you could get a name, Delvin. So let's leave that in peace. We'll just call the positions, and that's how it will be. Because I can't believe that kind of a writing.
I can see Felix for sure.
Well,
Felix is the wing defense.
If you're doing commentary and you cannot make out the names, you have difficulty, for sure.
A lot of difficulty.
Yeah, and once Andy Carter tells you that, no, it's difficult.
Very difficult.
Because the name of the Dominican team, well printed, huge board, you could stay right by the river and see that.
And we're broadcasting from close to the stage area, so Carter, you can imagine.
So let's say the goal attack gives it to the goal shooter. So I'll stick with that. St. Lucia 11. Sorry for that. I think it's the manager, coach who wrote that, and they really didn't make it too easy. For me, that's the worst list I've seen for the tournament. Sorry to say that, but it's a fact. One more to St. Lucia. To St. Lucia 12. Dominica 8. And the Bajans having a field time dancing around. As a shot taken, misses there by St. Lucia, contact made. I see Omian Charles, the goalkeeper, gives it, and it's time there because of tag. Of the goal attack, it seems, for St. Lucia, having some repair work done to her outfit there, just a sign of goal attack. You can see it clearly now. Dominica, so just sticking to the positions, goal attack, and umpire whistle blows. Lilian Mathurin, and Mathurin doing this game. Lilian Mathurin Cameron, and certainly we have Kanika Paul Pin. Kanika Paul Pin. So these are the two umpires tonight, two ladies in charge. Earlier we saw two gentlemen in Benty and Games. Tonight it's Kanika Paul Pin and Lilia Mapfirin Cameron. So it's the end of the first quarter, Delvin?
Yes, the end of the first quarter. We'll give you the scores.
I have it St. Lucia 12 and Dominica 8.
The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank is rolling out Dcash, the next step in the evolution of the EC dollar. Use Dcash to send and receive money to and from friends and family. Make payments directly from your smart device. Make payments from wherever you are. Download the app from the Google Play or Apple Store and sign up, or visit dcashec.com for more information. The future of the EC dollar is digital. Let's make history together. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank is rolling out Dcash, the next step in the evolution of the EC dollar. Use Dcash to send and receive money to and from friends and family. Make payments directly from your smart device. Make payments from wherever you are. Download the app from the Google Play or Apple Store and sign up, or visit dcashec.com for more information. The future of the EC dollar is digital. Let's make history together.
Thank you very much. We are back here watching the second quarter. Remember that we are both on DBS and the GIS. So if you're not listening to DBS, you can tune in to the GIS. I think it's on YouTube and it's on the Facebook pages. So two networks, the DBS and the GIS. So St. Lucia will shoot and score. So one more to the total. St. Lucia 13 and Dominica 9. So the first quarter scores 12-9 to 12-9 in favor of St. Lucia. St. Lucia with the ball through their wing attack. And we have been handed some statistics. Some I heard. 10-9, 10 attempts by Langley. She has converted 9. Lisa James just 1 attempt and not scoring. And Snyder, Roxanne Snyder for St. Lucia, 11 attempts, 9. And Megan Nestor, 6 attempts, 3 free goals. A goal scored there by Dominica.
Yes,
So 13-10 I make it, 13-10. And I think Delvin will scrutinize the stat sheet a little more. He will have a little more time. He will make out for sure, because I made out that the names on that one. It was Nestor for sure. Nestor, Megan Nestor, the goal attack, as St. Dominica on the attack. And losing the handle there, Lisa James. The ball will go all, in fact, a free pass to Dominica. She will shoot. Langley shoots, misses, and the ball handed back by the center to Dominica. Lisa James will step in and shoot. It will go around the rim and out for a throw-in from the goal line to St. Lucia. 13 to St. Lucia, 10 to Dominica. A long ball. Tries to go right across the St. Lucia center. St. Lucia will shoot, will give it to the center once again. The goal attack will shoot and score for St. Lucia. 14 to St. Lucia, 10 to Dominica. And this is the second quarter. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Press it there now. Ball there with
and Carter, we can just give you a look at in terms of the stats. Selena Santang took 10 shots in the first quarter, and she scored 9 out of the 10, and that's all 9 Dominica points in the first quarter. Selena Langley.
So 10-14 is the score. There's Kiara Nelson not playing. Megan Nestor, the goal attack for St. Lucia. Roxanne Snyder is the goal shoot. I really have to battle it out, and I think I've succeeded in getting at least a couple names. So it looks like Snyder will shoot, will miss, and the penalty pass. And the shot will be taken. She shoots and scores. So one more to St. Lucia. 15 and 10. And I can tell you, in the game Barbados St. Vincent and the Grenadines led for the 3 quarters. First quarter, 12-6 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Second quarter, 26-15 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 34-31 in favor of St. Vincent and Grenadines. And in the last quarter, the Bajans scored 17 to 8 by St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and defeating St. Vincent and the Grenadines by 48-42, as Dominica scores once again. So 11 to Dominica, 15 to St. Lucia. The years from the Helen of the West. On show here at Windsor Park. Lovely conditions. We had brilliant sunshine for the whole day today, and one hopes it continues like that for the rest of the tournament.
Yes, guys, brilliant sun, not brilliant sunshine at all for the Windwards.
Oh well, the Windwards by now would have lost.
Yes, they've gotten 2-4-1.
2-4-1. And the only bright spot was Alec Afanaz. Score has been doing quite well. It won't be till May when the third round of matches go on. So I think if anybody is looked at now is Afanaz. Hodge really not coming to the party whatsoever, the captain. Don't know if the number 3 is a bit too high for him. But that's how it is. We'll get to a program when we can talk cricket.
Oh,
but right now it's all netball here. Dominica in having represented representatives on the Windward Island side playing football last night, going down, not doing too well in netball, but we're still happy that we could have such a huge tournament, the OECS, ECCB International Netball Series, played right here at Windsor Park under the bright lights, and it was certainly a great picture.
The goal attack score in the game for St. Lucia.
So it's 16 to St. Lucia, 11 to Dominica. St. Lucia on the attack. They will certainly not want to go down to the Dominica, and then tomorrow it will be the battle of the Saints, St. Lucia and St. Vincent. I guess that will be the championship match.
Definitely the championship match tomorrow night.
So Barbados quite happy with their performance, having been ranked 13. They would not want to have come Dominica and lose to a lesser team. Is there another goal, Delvin? No goal. So it's a penalty pass to the wing defense, gives it to the center, finds the goal attack, who gives a pass which is intercepted nicely by the St. Lucia team. St. Lucia on the attack, and it's footwork, the call there by umpire Pin. Footwork, Charles, the goalkeeper for Dominica, will give it to the wing defense, Alia Prince. Prince will, and a long pass, good one, and we'll give it to Langley, gives it back to the wing attack, and Langley spinning on this occasion, a lovely spin there on this occasion, and converting the 12th goal for Dominica.
Yes, and Langley looking very good tonight, as a matter of fact, really shooting with a lot of confidence there tonight. Carter really converting very nicely.
So 16 to St. Lucia. And last night, I think Her Excellency was telling her that she need to have that turn, block out the goalkeeper and turn. And she is doing that quite well tonight. So 16 to Dominica, 16 to St. Lucia, and 12 to Dominica. Long pass across. Tries to get Lisa James, will try to pass it back to Langley as she was falling out to go outside. She's tried to play it back to Langley, failed in her attempt. Charles tries to knock the ball out of the hands of the goal shooter. The goal attack has the ball now, will shoot and will score. 17 to St. Lucia, 12 to Dominica.
Carter, we have a lot of coaches out of the team, Carter, and I can tell you, we have all sorts of advice, but really, when you're in the court, it's a very different situation altogether, Carter. But the Dominica team really playing a better game tonight, Carter. They're really holding the St. Lucia team down a lot, but against St. Lucia, the goal shoot, they're scoring for St. Lucia.
So one more to the total, St. Lucia 18, Dominica 12. It's Roxanne Snyder is the goal shooter, and the goal attack is Megan Nestor. A nice long pass there, trying to get the goal attack in Lisa James. She knocks the ball out to be a throw-in from the goal line to St. Lucia. Footwork is the call by umpire Mafurin Cameron, and I could hear in the background the bad passing.
Yeah, really a lot of bad passing, Carter. I think the girls seems to be losing their concentration right now. They played a better game before in the first quarter, but they seem to be losing. I don't know, Carter, maybe fatigue can cause all that, Carter, too.
Yes, because they started off quite well. Their movements was very good, and now under a bit more pressure as the game progresses. The pressure builds, and your fitness begin to be questioned. One more to St. Lucia. They move on to 19 to 12 in favor of St. Lucia. St. Lucia with the center pass. Good work there by the wing attack. Gives it to the goal attack, who shoots and misses. Dominica with the ball. On the attack, through their wing defense. Wing defense pushes it there to the wing attack. In fact, it's a penalty pass. The wing attack tries to get Langley, the goal shooter. And here comes Skylar Winston, the wing attack, trying to knock the ball off the St. Lucian opponent there, but failing in her attempt, the ball goes in for a through to St. Lucia.
But Carla could have hold the ball. She tried to bat the ball, but she could have easily hold that ball instead of batting the ball, and she bat the ball into play Carter. So it's basically just the defense is Carter make a whole lot as we see the center for Dominica Powell with that ball. An obstruction they're called by on the center for the St. Lucia team. You can tell the St. Lucia team Antigua and Babi, as you know, there's 2 big matches tomorrow night, Carter, for sure. There'll be 2 big matches, and we'll tell you about them as the wing attack. Nice pass across to Langley. Well, we expect that to score because she's in really good form and converted. So Selena Langley converting for Dominica. Center pass by Jade Powell to the wing defense. To Powell back again. A low pass across there. A difficult pass for the wing attack. And the wing attack, you can see the wing attack stretching. And she will go back on defense. Nice steal there by Dominica. Back to the center, back to the wing attack. Bad pass again inside there. She's trying to lob that ball, but she not carry. I don't know if you know the idea of faking before. You know that fake pass. Have the defender up in the air and give the bounce back. We're not seeing that at all, Carter.
Well, I saw it earlier from the St. Kitts goal shoot. She was really faking, and as Alia Gibson. And she really impressed with that fake pass because it is effective, I can tell you. It redirects. It's like a link man in football having to redirect as Langley shoots and scores. 1 more to Dominica, 14 to Dominica, 19 there to St. Lucia.
Very much so. She really shooting that ball very nicely. Pass across to St. Lucia, the goal shoot. She attempt no basket. Jump for the rebound, she got her own rebound. The goal shoot again. Shoot and score for St. Lucia.
So St. Lucia 20, Dominica 14.
Yeah, and Dominica need to concentrate a lot more, Carter, because they usually play a good first quarter, and in the second quarter, the lack of concentration in the second quarter, we're not sure what is going on. Every time it comes to the second quarter, Dominica seems to be lacking something in the second quarter, Carter.
Well, I can safely say that Kyla Winston has not had the best tournament. She is one who we expect much better from, but she hasn't lived up to that sort of expectation. And certainly you could see it in her game.
Oh,
it hasn't been on top of it at all.
Oh, yes.
And that's a missing link for Dominica.
Yes, and you could see she really struggling with her passes. The try as goal attack did not work. The try as wing attack, and still not working properly, Carter. And I definitely hope that she can get her act together and maybe get ready for the big afternoon tournament in Jamaica, maybe in the next 3 or 4 months to come. That we hope that the Dominica team can be a much better team in terms of at least the second quarter and really concentrating and keeping their fitness level up. Because, Carter, netball, you have to be fit to be playing netball.
You have to be fit to play any sport. So more so netball. 21 to St. Lucia, 14 to Dominica. Tomorrow it will be the Battle of the Saints. St. Lucia versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I dare say it will be the championship match and the bottom of the table, St. Kitts and Nevis will take on Dominica.
Yes, and that will be a big match because we're not too sure we'll pull that one off between St. Kitts and Dominica. So the crowd will definitely have to come down. And that's the last round of matches, Carter, tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Tomorrow there is the closing and award ceremony scheduled for 7:30. Might be a bit later than that. Depends on the duration of the game. As St. Lucia scores another goal, they move on to 22. So all the attention here on court number 1 with the conclusion of the first game where Dominica and St. Lucia playing now. It was St. Kitts and Antigua. Antigua getting the better of St. Kitts Nevis, and Barbados getting the better of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And now all attention here on court number 1 as Dominica takes on St. Lucia. Langley shoots, misses, and it's converted there by Lisa James. One more to Dominica. 15-22 is the score in favor of St. Lucia. And that brings the end to the second quarter. It's halftime here at Windsor Park in the match St. Lucia and Dominica. St. Lucia 22, Dominica 15 at the end of the first half.
And Carter, not a bad half at all for Dominica, but I think in the second quarter again, we have been seeing it throughout the tournament that Dominica seems to be struggling in the second quarter. They play well in the first quarter, because at the end of the first quarter, it was only, the Dominica were only down by 3, 12-9. And now, now at the end of the half, St. Lucia have taken a reasonable lead, Carter.
The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank is rolling out Dcash, the next step in the evolution of the EC dollar. Use Dcash to send and receive money to and from friends and family. Make payments directly from your smart device. Make payments from wherever you are. Download the app from the Google Play or Apple Store and sign up, or visit dcashec.com for more information. The future of the EC dollar is digital. Let's make history together.
Now we're talking. Yes, Dominica.
So it's just lovely. It's just nature. You know, you could get everything from Dominica.
This is not Dominica Republic. This is the Caribbean island, Dominica.
But this is the Dominica, British West Indies. That's where you find the Dominica between Guadeloupe and Martinique. This is the Dominica we're talking about, with the crafts and good food, great water.
This is the nature isle of the world. We are right here on the Indian River, doing one of the favorite things we do. This is what I do for a living on this river.
This is Dominica.
So here we have lionfish with a fresh salsa, pineapple, the fresh vegetables, slightly sauteed, and parsley jasmine rice. Bon appetit.
Come on, now we're talking about
This is Dominica.
The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank is rolling out Dcash, the next step in the evolution of the EC dollar. Use Dcash to send and receive money to and from friends and family. Make payments directly from your smart device. Make payments from wherever you are. Download the app from the Google Play or Apple Store and sign up, or visit dcashec.com for more information. The future of the EC dollar is digital. Let's make history together.
As we're going to see the second, in terms of the second half of the match between Dominica and St. Lucia. Dominica down, St. Lucia 23, Dominica 15, and Dominica will have to at least step up the defense in terms of that fourth quarter as the pass Dominica center pass, a violation against St. Lucia, against the wing attack there. Goal defense for Dominica, nice pass to the wing attack, and they see a substitution there made, and we see Kyler Winston now having switched to shoot, and nice pass to Kyler Winston, and she convert. A good start for Dominica in the first quarter. Kyler Winston have been switched to the goal attack, 23 to 16 Dominica down. St. Lucia center in the ball. Nice pass across to the goal attack. Finds her wing attack and a nice lob across the ball. Well defended by Dominica there. Nice soft defending there by the Dominican captain there, but in the end she got a shot. That's it, she misses. Dominican rebound. Nice pass across to the captain. Slowing down the game, looking to find the player. Yes, nice pass across. Bad pass, but stolen away. They have to take their time, so on the game center for St. Lucia, right across court to the goal. Hard pass across there, well read in the end there, and the ball goes into touch for St. Lucia, Dominica side out. But Carter, that game sat up there very quickly in the third quarter.
Yes, indeed, we see Sean Seraphin there as the wing attack, and Kyla Winston their goal attack. So I think it's Lisa James is the one who has been substituted, Delvin. And let's see what difference it makes. St. Lucia with the ball, gives it to their center. We'll try to get their goal shooter involved. The ball will go for throw in from the goal line. And she just hands it over to Dominica. Sean Seraphin, wing attack, calls back for the ball. The ball is given to the goal attack. Nice work there. Gives it to the wing attack. And Langley will get a shot. In fact, she decides to pass it for Kyla Winston, the goal attack, who converts. So one more to Dominica. 17 to 23 in favor of St. Lucia. So that change seems to be a little effective with Jean Seraphin as the wing attack and feeding the goal attack there. In fact, she is giving the goal attack, gives it back to her. Once again, she will shoot and she will score. So the crowd rise to the shot there. 18 to Dominica. A fine start for them in the second half. But Kyla Winston looks to be a little hurt somewhat, still not totally in control. Dominica with the ball, Powell grabs onto the ball. A small lady, but with a lot of guts and a lot of courage, I must say. Jean Seraphin, wing attack. Gives it to the center. Center will, I think, the fresh legs of John Seraphin making a difference there. Usually she starts as the center, but tonight playing wing attack and coming in the second half with a little more burst of energy.
Good defense there by the Dominica goalkeeper and the captain. Nice defense there, intercepting that lob pass.
So Seraphin gives a nice pass to Winston. They seem to be combining very well there. The wing attack and the goal attack for Dominica. Dominica at halftime 15, St. Lucia 23. I don't think St. Lucia has added anything yet. Dominica has added 3. So good work coming out with a purpose in the third quarter. St. Lucia with the ball, gives it to their goal defense. Goal defense finds goal attack, wing attack. And the Makira George slips, and the goal shooter will try to get back the center, but contact there. Makira showing a grimace there. But the ball now with the goal shooter for St. Lucia, who shoots, misses, and the goal attack will attempt another shot. She misses also. So beginning to miss.
Nice
the ball goes out for
the Dominican player. Maybe there was a form of contact, but the referee decision is final. We always know the referee decision is final, Carter.
And the goal attack there scores. So the first goal scored by St. Lucia in the third quarter, 24-18. The goal attack, Megan wins. Nestor getting one for St. Lucia. I think it's Megan Nestor. Ball there, long ball trying to get to Langley. Langley will get a free pass, it looks like, to the center, gives it to Winston. Winston will shoot. It hits the rim and goes for a throw-in from the goal line to St. Lucia. St. Lucia on the attack. Passes it across. Good work, good effort there. And certainly, well, what's the call there? It's contact?
Contact.
So it will be a free shot there to the goal attack. Megan Nestor who will convert for St. Lucia. So St. Lucia now 25, Dominica 18. Crowd all watching this one. Everyone attention on this court, court number 1. Court number 2 has been covered with some lovely tarpaulins. Could do well when the netball is over, the netball tournament is over. These covers could do well, maybe to cover some cricket pitches. But there is a shot taken by the goal shooter. The goal shooter, Sylvia Paul. In fact, the goal shooter being Roxanne Snyder for St. Lucia.
Cover cricket pitches, kind of, but no cricket is playing, so I don't know whatever cricket pitches you're talking about will be covered. Bad pass, intercepted there by St. Lucia. St. Lucia really slowing down the game, moving the game, and the players seems to. And that nice defending there by the goal defender there for Dominica, getting a matter of fact, a fingertip to the ball, and the ball comes off the St. Lucian. The goal shooter, the Dominican attack, the captain, looking to find a wing defense. Wing defense in control. Nice pass across there to Jade Powell. Powell center, nice pass to the goal defense. And you call that foot in, and that means to say, in our terms, we look at the defender, long ball, a lob ball across there. Let's see if she take a shot.
Obstruction, goal defense, yes. 26 to St. Lucia, 18 to Dominica. She shoots, misses. The goal shooter Snyder will shoot and score on this occasion. 27 to St. Lucia and 18 to Dominica.
Our defender, the captain, have been a tremendous job defending. But Carter will have to look and see where we can get some tall defenders in terms to represent at least to defend. Because in netball, having a tall defender in the defensive rule and so on, it will be very effective. I think our defender, she's very good, but you see what happened there? That's what I'm talking about. Because of her height, she would able to just jump and tip the ball over the short defender and get the ball and end up scoring. So Dominica will have to go around searching for a tall defender.
Well, it's talent identification. 28 to St. Lucia, long ball, and not able to get Langley on this occasion. As St. Lucia on the attack. Hear that siren. I hope it's not anything too serious. For sure, it doesn't look like anything at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Maybe up in Bath Estate, so let's hope for the best. As Dominica on the attack. 18 to Dominica, 28 to St. Lucia. Delvin says there is no cricket. What am I talking about? Tarpaulins. And some people refer to Delvin as the controversial Delvin, but some others call him as the factual Delvin. Which one is here tonight?
Factual, not controversial, factual, because the type of things we're talking about, Carter, is things that can help and so on in terms of improving the national team, Carter. Because if you realize most of the teams, they have already called a tall shooter and they have a very tall defender, that a goalkeeper, you call them in netball team, and you look at St. Vincent and Barbados and the teams that compete in and so on, they have the tall people there that can defend.
And yes, a lovely shot there by Kyla Winston, the goal attack. 19 to Dominica, 28 to St. Lucia. Lovely interception there by Makira George. And the crowd appreciates the work there done by Makira George. But Powell is down. She holds her waist. She's a tough cookie, I can tell you.
Oh yes, very tough. We saw very tough. Very tough.
A short, diminutive young lady, but I can tell you, she got up rather quickly. Here she is with the ball, gives it to the wing attack, Seraphine. Seraphine will try to get into Langley. Langley will get a free pass, which she will take a step. In fact, she gives it to the goal attack, Winston. Winston will shoot and score. So one more to Dominica. Dominica enjoying a better quarter in this occasion. 20.
Better game, Carter, you can see. A much better game tonight.
Well, yes, can be said. 20 and St. Lucia 28. So you are listening to this broadcast on DBS. It's also carried live by GIS. And we are happy to be here at Windsor Park to bring it to you at your homes, in your cars, wherever you are listening to this broadcast. Overseas listeners tuned in. They want to know the fortunes of their team. I know St. Lucians, they are locked in. They want to hear what is going on with their team. Tomorrow, I can tell you, it will be a big one. Dominica with the ball. The goalkeeper gives it to the wing attack to goal attack. Goal attack tries a pass which works, and it's Langley. Langley tries to get to Kyla Winston, the goal attack. The ball is knocked out. I think it's a throw-in from the goal line to Dominica. And we are a bit unsighted by the tents, Delvin. So we really can't tell you who has the ball immediately, but soon it will come out from obscurity, and we will soon see that Dominica with the ball. For Langley. Langley turns around. He gives it to the player at the edge of the semicircle.
Yes, and St. Lucia the ball in the center court. A pass across to the wing defender. Wing defender finding the goal attack to the center. Center looking to find the goalkeeper. Contact there by the Dominican goal defender. Let's see, she take a step. Yes, she take a step, pass across the wing attack. Nice defense there by the Dominican players. They're ready defending very tightly inside there. No free pass there. And again, the St. Lucian just get through into a contact there on the end, and we hope that yes, there was a contact, yes, and a free shot for St. Lucia, and St. Lucia converted. So one more to St. Lucia, and St. Lucia moves on to
29.
29.
Dominica 20.
Dominica 20. Dominica only down by 9. They can really come back in that game, but they'll have to play some tighter defense. A good pass to the goal shoot. No shoot there for the goal shoot. And they're allowed to get the rebound and put the ball back in. And I think it was a bit of slack defending there. Ball goes into touch, short ball for St. Lucia. Goal defense falling back on defense. A quick pass there. And not a lack of concentration there again there. They turn their back in terms of the defense and allow the St. Lucian to pass an easy inbound pass to a player there. 51 to St. Lucia, 21 to Dominica. Nice pass across to the wing attack. Wing attack there. A bad pass there. In the end there, the ball ended up coming on a ricochet, you call that. Katan has moved across to the, and since it's reaching that shooter hand, Langley, she converts. And very good, 22 to Dominica. 31 to St. Lucia. St. Lucia slowing down the game in the center of the court. One of the players look, it's very, very tight for them. They're ready defending hard there. A lob across there to the goal shoot. Goal shoot from St. Lucia have to work extremely hard there because the defense seems to be very solid by Dominica. Take a shot and score. 32-21 in favor of St. Lucia.
22.
We're in the third quarter of the final match for the evening. We can give you the scores of the previous game split earlier. Jade there and they're not playing themselves, Cat, and moving for the ball. They seem to be stagnant on the court, Cat, and they need to move a little more. But again, your level of fitness, Cat, have to come in and play.
Yes, 32-22, I make it. 32-22 in favor of St. Lucia. As the ball goes out for a throw-in to be taken by Dominica. So it was 23-15 at the end of the second quarter, and now the third quarter has come to an end. At the end of the third quarter, St. Lucia 32 and Dominica 22, and certainly Dominica having a much better quarter. They scored 7 and St. Lucia only getting 9. So a much tighter quarter.
So the second quarter was the lapse in terms of Dominica performance. The second quarter, because they went down badly in the second quarter. In the first quarter they were down by 3, and in the third quarter they scored 7 and St. Lucia scored 9. So you could see it was very close. But in the second quarter, I think St. Lucia went on to score 12 and went on to score 13. About, and Dominica maybe only scored about 4. So there's where the match really drifted from Dominica. So it's the last quarter. They expect to put on they have to put on what they call a tremendous performance there this evening, with actually no turnovers to beat St. Lucia in terms of winning that match tonight. But a much better performance by Dominica tonight, Carter. Only down by about 10 going into the fourth quarter, because the previous 3 matches they were really down by about 20, 30 and going into the fourth quarter. But now tonight they only down by 10, so their chances are still good.
Yes, a good performance in the third quarter.
The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank is rolling out Dcash, the next step in the evolution of the EC dollar. Use Dcash to send and receive money to and from friends and family. Make payments directly from your smart device. Make payments from wherever you are. Download the app from the Google Play or Apple Store and sign up, or visit dcashec.com for more information. The future of the EC dollar is digital. Let's make history together. Eastern Caribbean Central Bank is rolling out Dcash, the next step in the evolution of the EC dollar. Use Dcash to send and receive money to and from friends and family. Make payments directly from your smart device. Make payments from wherever you are. Download the app from the Google Play or Apple Store and sign up, or visit dcashec.com for more information. The future of the EC dollar is digital. Let's make history together.
Right, thank you very much. We are back here in this the fourth quarter. Scores 33 to 42 to St. Lucia, and 23, just a slender lead of 9. So Dominica will have to try to get their goals rather quickly. 42-23 as the fourth quarter begins. Remember, each quarter is, the duration is just about 15 minutes. 15 minutes, not just about, it's 15 minutes. As Miss Lynch realizes she is on the appointment panel. They're watching quite keenly, eagle-eyed, and listening to what has been said. It's given me some good hints. Yes, attentively, yes. And
so we have to get it right, Carter.
Yes, for sure. Miss Deborah Lynch, she gave me some hints, so I have learned a lot on doing this broadcast. As we see another goal scored there by St. Lucia, 33 it is to 23. Dominica 23. And we're having a timeout.
There's some pain there.
A timeout, some substitution been made on the Dominica side. And
the spring. And Carter, somebody said they watched the football match last night, and most of the time the men just coming in the field was for the Dominican players, Carter.
Well, Dominica on the attack. Their goal attack. Gives it to the wing attack. A loose pass there. Loose pass.
Very
trying
loose
to get
pass. As a matter of
Langway.
fact, she threw that ball away. That wasn't a pass at all. She actually threw the ball away instead of passing the ball, because that was never a pass. The player was nowhere there.
So St. Lucia on the attack for their goalkeeper, gives it to the goal defense to wing attack finds center, and there is a whistle blown there by umpire Pin. She is calling the Dominican captain and the St. Lucian captain, I dare say, to have some words with them, maybe not pleased with something that's
physical activity
going down, yes, and she has spoken to them, and play continues. St. Lucia with the ball, wing attack, gives it to the center gives it to goal attack, gives it back to the goal attack will shoot, will miss, and Alia Prince will come down with the ball. And the player there, Powell, once again the center down, but rises up quickly. It says not how many times you fall, but how many times you rise again. And I can tell you, Powell has risen to the occasion every moment that she has fallen. So it's a ball there. It looks like a throw in to Dominica. Great work there. Good combination between the wing attack and the goal attack for Dominica. So one more to the total. One more, which will put the score to what? 34-23, Esprit?
24.
24? 34-24. So Dominica has scored one. Yes, yes, we had that goal from Kyla Winston. 34-24. But ouch, Lisa is back. She is back on, bounce pass to Lisa, gives it to the center. Center will try to get the wing attack.
The wing attack working extremely hard. Carter, you can see her. She's working hard and so on, trying to get that ball and moving across. And you can see she's really running out of steam in that wing attack and so on. Really trying her best, Carter. You know how she's really making a brilliant effort in the trying her best and so on to keep her composure running the court.
Well, I can tell you she played as a starter in previous games, and it doesn't seem that she can run the full hour for sure. So it was a good move to put her in the second half, and so far it has benefited the team. Shot taken and scores there. St. Lucia scoring 35-24 in favor of St. Lucia. Center pass to Dominica. We'll try to get the wing attack to goal attack. We're working together in harmony there, the wing attack and the goal attack. So far, we have seen some good combination between these two. They seem to have a good chemistry between them. As with the wing attack, we'll go a high ball again, trying to get the goal attack, but this time a loose throw. She needs to be a little...
a matter of fact, she had 3 turnovers, Carter, in a row. A matter of some bad passes, Carter.
She is intent on just giving one person the pass, and that seems to be a problem. You've got to be able to fake and redirect the ball to other areas of the court. Because if you do that on several occasions, the opposition will read your play, and then it really wouldn't be effective as you would like it to be. So the ball goes out for is it a throw-in to St. Lucia or a free pass? A free pass, and the shot will be taken. So one more to St. Lucia. 36-24 is the score. St. Lucia with the center pass. On the attack, St. Lucia moving up with the center, and umpire Payne blows the whistle. It's a free pass. The goal attack for St. Lucia will get a free pass, a penalty pass, you call it, and will shoot and score. So one more, 37 to St. Lucia, 24 to Dominica.
And Carter, the Dominica team really throwing it away there, I think, in the fourth quarter. Their passes, not the best set of passes at all, really delivering a lot of balls there. But Carter, there's something I need to tell you. There might be a strong conclusion for Atanaf on the training West Indies squad. Remember I told you that tonight.
Yes, well, I definitely agree with you. His performances speak for themselves so far, and we'll have a time to really discuss the Afanas thing. The match is in progress, the netball match. Not many more minutes to go. And remember, each quarter is 15 minutes, and Dominica looked like they were bouncing back, but they have played a bit loosely in the last few minutes, as Langley will try to get to the wing attack to center, tries a nice pass there to the goal attack, gives it back to the center. Center will try to get Langley, but the goal at the goal,
defender,
yes,
goalkeeper.
Yes, indeed. The goalkeeper for St. Lucia, Seferi Paul, doing quite well and intercepting the pass intended for Langley. As St. Lucia goes up court and scores another goal, 38 it is to 24. St. Lucia on the attack, and it will be a penalty pass. Penalty pass to St. Lucia. Gives it at the edge of the semicircle, gives it to the center, bounce pass to the goal shooter. She will shoot and miss. Goal shooter being there, Roxanne Snyder. Misses, and the ball goes out for a throw-in from the goal line to Dominica. Ball still loose, gets back to the goal attack, and she shoots now and scores. So the goal attack there for St. Lucia. Megan Nestor converts another one, so it's 39 to St. Lucia. 39-24. So there are a number of things that the Dominica team will have to work on. We hear about AFNA tournament coming out as Langley shoots and scores 39-25. Number of issues they've got to address before the next tournament.
Yes, after tournament, I can tell you, Langley is one of the girls that you can develop and work with, Carter.
Dominica on the attack through their looks like their wing defense. Lisa James now playing wing defense. St. Lucia gets back the ball, gives it there to the goal attack to center. Roxanne will shoot and convert. One more to St. Lucia. 40-25 is the score. And the goal attack there, Megan Nestor. And there's Roxanne Snyder, the goal shooter. Ball with Dominica. Dominica 25. Can they get to 30? Because for their last couple matches, they have not got to 30. Can they get to 30?
None of the matches have gotten to 30 so far, Carter. I was hoping tonight they maybe gotten to 30. So that be again bad pass there by the wing attack for the Dominica team at St. Lucian control to the goal attack. Goal attack, nice pass across to the wing attack to the center. And the pass goes into touch for a ball for Dominica. And Dominica really need to get up that 20 and so on. I've been losing all the games and so on in terms of the 20, falling by 20-something, 20-something. Because I'm ready for Dominica. Maybe we have gotten a 40 points tonight because it started very well. But in the end, I realized the level of fitness and lack of concentration really was lagging in terms of the Dominica team. And a matter of fact, they lost it in the second quarter when St. Lucia ran away with the ball. And again, bad, easy pass, and the ball was dropped from my hand. A matter of fact, the the center players not playing the best game at all for Dominica. And Dominica getting advantage there. Nice pass across there to Jade Powell. Powell across there to the goal defender. The wing attack for Dominica. She passed the ball and the captain calling for them to move. And she asking for the ball to up Kyler back to the wing attack. Wing attack, let's see what she do. Nice pass across there to Kyler. Nice back pass to the wing attack again. And the wing attack trying to lob that ball over the tall defender head. And Carter, I not seen the fake pass above and then the bounce pass. Nothing like that. And the ball played to Kylie Williams. She'll have to shoot from there. She have that range, but it's really too far. St. Lucia goalkeeper taking that ball very nicely. Tall, lanky goalkeeper for St. Lucia. Nice pass to the goal attack to wing attack for St. Lucia. St. Lucia mounting attack in the center of the court. Moving it very nicely. Let's see if they get that play inside there. Nice pass across to the wing attack back to the centers. Center player, they're trying to find the goal attack for St. Lucia. Stepped and looking, well defended there by Jade. Nice defending there by the goal defender for Dominica. And Dominica, the defense for Dominica to me was very good tonight, Carter. Under difficult circumstances, they really maintained their own there, the defenders of Dominica. And St. Lucia getting a free shot and scoring.
So they move on to 41. Dominica has only converted 2 goals in the fourth quarter. The lead at the end of the third quarter was only 9. It has moved up now to 16. If my maths doesn't let me down, as another one is scored. So they lead now 17, 25, 42. And certainly from a lead of 9, it has increased. And only 2 goals having been scored. 42-25? Yes. 42-25, that's what I have, and only it was 32-23 at the end of the third quarter, Delvin. So only 2 goals have been converted by the Dominica team, and certainly.
And she's still trying to lob the ball, and the two defenders from St. Lucia is 2 tall goalkeepers, as a matter of fact, and she's trying her best. She's trying her best, Carter, to lob the ball, and the lob not working. So they have to look to fake and pass. Fake.
So it's 41 to St. Lucia, 25 to Dominica. A throw-in from the goal line to St. Lucia. St. Lucia with the ball, mounting up an attack, going up south, they would say, from north to south. Attack, their goal, trying to score in the goal at the southern end. Dominica with the ball, through Powell, and again, Powell falls on the court, and there's contact it's a penalty pass, and the captain, Umi and Charles, will pass. Lisa James tries a very forceful pass, and let's say the call. It's a call. It's a throw-in from the goal line to St. Lucia. St. Lucia on the attack for their defense, goal defense. Passes it there to the goal attack. Goal attack will shoot and score. So it's now 42. 42-25 in favor of St. Lucia.
And St. Lucia really going away with that game in the fourth quarter. They're really dominating it. A matter of fact, a tired Dominica team there in the fourth quarter. Their lack of concentration, you can see how St. Lucia really dominating that quarter. They're really scoring easy basket. Dominica only scoring 2 as St. Lucia scores again. And St. Lucia really on top of that match now, really take the match from the fifth quarter. The second quarter, they actually went through and then really cementing the fourth quarter, really holding Dominica down to only 2 baskets to another. And Dominica on the attack to Kalia Williams. Kalia Williams to center. And
so
again,
only two goals scored. So it's 11-2 in the fourth quarter. 11 goals scored, and a long shot, and she scores, she converts there. Selena Langley, 43-26.
A long shot, Carter, a good long shot too, Carter. Only net.
I can tell you there's a lot of promise in this tall, slim lady. She played the under-16. I think she played in the Jean Pierre Complex in Trinidad under-16 tournament, and she's really a good find for Dominica. As St. Lucia will shoot, will miss, the ball goes out. It will be what? Throw into St. Lucia, gives the center, intercepted nicely there by the goal defense of Dominica. Goal attack, gives it to Langley. Langley will take a long shot. She decides, well, now do or die. She's got to shoot from all parts of the court. 43-26. St. Lucia in the lead here. It's the final game of the night. So, and that's the whistle goes. Was that shot on time?
On time.
I think it is. So it's 44-26.
The end of the game, Carter.
Yes, 44-26. We'll have to watch the clock to see if the seconds had elapsed before that score. But I have it at 44-26 in favor of St. Lucia. Barbados going over St. Vincent and the Grenadines earlier, 48-42. Antigua getting the better of St. Kitts and Nevis. Antigua and Barbuda 45, St. Kitts and Nevis 42, and 44-26. It ends here between St. Lucia and the home team, Dominica.
Yes, and a much better performance by Dominica tonight. But again, Dominica lost it in the second quarter, Carter. There was a terrible second quarter played by Dominica, and they paid for the price because at the first quarter it was 12-9. And at the end of the second quarter, it was 15-28, 25, and that was the mistake they made by the Dominica team. And they run away with it there at the end there. And Dominica there really showing a level of improvement. 44 goals were scored against them, but in the end, Dominica defeating Dominica by 44 goals to 26. A better performance by Dominica, but again, still going down, Carter. I mean, let's hope the best for the Dominica team, Carter, as they continue. They have a big match tomorrow. They have a big match tomorrow against St. Kitts. Dominica and St. Kitts yet to win a match, and tomorrow they'll be playing there. And that's the final round, and then we have the championship match between St. Lucia and St. Vincent. Both of these teams, they were beaten by Barbados, but Barbados is an exhibition team.
So that's the score. The goal count. It seemed it was a bit too late. Shot just on the buzzer, but it failed to beat the buzzer. So the final score at Windsor Park in the final game, 43 to St. Lucia, 26 to Dominica. Certainly a good tournament so far, International Netball Series, OECS, ECCB sponsored, and we've had good netball. The weather has to us.
Yes, but we Covers,
And
no,
we have
Katya.
yes, covers, but even if you have covers and you have bad weather, it really doesn't lend too much. But that's the situation here. We're going back to master control DBS, and so I say on behalf of Delvin Esprit, Andy Carter, returning you back to all stations involved, take over DBS.
The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank is rolling out Dcash, the next step in the evolution of the EC dollar. Use Dcash to send and receive money to and from friends and family. Make payments directly from your smart device. Make payments from wherever you are. Download the app from the Google Play or Apple Store and sign up, or visit dcashec.com for more information. The future of the EC dollar is digital. Let's make history together.